I'm now going to take you through some more information in regards to design and technology and how you can be successful in your GCSE NEA. I'm going to go through a quick guide to the NEA, and this is going to include what is the NEA, why do you do an NEA, and I'm going to show you an example of an NEA portfolio. So first of all, what is the NEA? The NEA is a large design portfolio. It's completed in chronological order. This means that you'll complete the portfolio live through the explore and research stage, then into the design and develop, then you'll prototype your idea, and then you'll evaluate it. The NEA is based around contexts given by the exam board. You need to take one of these contexts and then narrow it down into a more specific, focused area. The NEA is 50% of your final GCSE. The NEA is approximately 40 hours worth of work and it's worth 100 marks. The other 50% is an exam. And this will test you on your core understanding of the design technology principles and also the in-depth learning that you will have completed in your specialist areas. So why do the NEA? First of all, it develops your knowledge and understanding of the design technology and the design process. This will be helpful in your exams. Secondly, it develops your creative thinking skills. And it also develops your problem solving. You will have developed these skills already throughout Key Stage 3, and you'll go on to further improve them in Key Stage 4. So on the screen here you can see an example of an NEA portfolio. Each one of these pages is A3 and you can see how well condensed these pages are, and this fits into 24 pages of A3. At the start of the portfolio you can see that the student has taken the context and explored them further through mind mapping and through primary and secondary research. The student has then selected a context and gone on to do further research to become an expert in this area. This also includes looking at existing products and identifying and becoming familiar with an end user and all of the stakeholders that they will need to consider to design a successful product. Following their research, they will then go on to come up with and generate ideas. Throughout the idea stages, it's important that students take risks, that their ideas are creative, and that they produce a wide variety of ideas. You'll also be able to see the amount of annotation and explanation throughout the design process. It's really important that you ensure that you're annotating all the way through to explain your design decisions and to give justification. As you're designing these ideas, it's also important that you're keeping in contact with your end user and you're getting frequent feedback to be able to inform the further ideas. You'll then go on to develop one of these ideas numerous times using the iterative design process. This means numerous trial and error. It means you testing lots of different things about your design. This could be the way that it works, this could be the materials that you've used, this could be adding different functions. And along the way you need to be showing that you're being critical and reflective. It's also important that throughout this process you're telling a story. So we encourage you to make sure that on every page you've included a section where you're going through next steps. Once you have developed your idea, you'll then go on to complete your final specification pages. These include final drawings, orthographic drawings, 3D drawings and CAD drawings. It'll also include a cutting list. You'll need to produce one of these in order to get the materials ready to build your final prototype. You will then go on to produce a final prototype using the machinery and the equipment that we have in the Design Technology department. And once you've finished your final prototype, you'll be expected to evaluate your whole project, giving your own opinions on strengths and weaknesses, but also taking into consideration the opinion of third parties, including your end user and all other stakeholders. So some top tips for your NEA portfolio. First of all, talk to others and make sure you're getting other people's opinions. These could be your peers, your end users, or stakeholders. Be clear about what you've talked to, who you've talked to, and how you've taken on board their feedback and opinions. Document everything as it happens. Focus on describing what you did, why you did it, and how it affects your project. And further help and support. Document everything as it happens through the process, as this shows your real-time thinking and thought process. Focus on describing what you did and why you did it, and how you did it affects your project. Attend D&T Club on a Wednesday after school in your DT room with your DT teacher. And use resources and guides available, and you can use the link there to help you with that. Make sure that you contact your teacher via It's Learning or email if you have any queries.